What's going on, you guys? It's your girl Candace here, giving you the 411 on online dating and a little bit more for Swipes and Giggles. I said that's so messed up, but people were staring at me, so I got a little scared. Anyway, I told you guys that I was be coming here with a daily video, and here is your daily video, okay? And today we are going to be talking about commitment. Now, if you want to join in on the conversation, if you want to give me a topic to talk about, drop it down in the comments below, or you can hit me up in my DMs at Swipes and Giggles on Instagram. Yeah, you can slide in on DMs, Swipes and Giggles on Instagram. You can give me a topic for my video for tomorrow. Now, here we go. Commitment. Number one, if you don't want to be in a relationship, let it be known that the person that you don't want to be in a relationship, if you don't feel like you can give your all to a person, just tell a person, so that way they can decide if they want to waste their time on you or not. Two, if you do and you are in a relationship and you don't feel like being committed to them anymore, then maybe you should just leave. Maybe you should talk to them and let them know, like, hey, we've had a good run. Gotta go. See you later. Bye. Like, you don't leave that person hanging on and thinking that whatever they're saying, whatever they're doing, how they're touching on you and feeling on you and whatever the case may be, and how they're trying to love on you is not working, and therefore it's all their fault. And it's not their fault. It's just you have just now fallen out of the relationship. You just don't really care about it anymore. Like, you're not being committed to that person. Not talking about you cheating, but you're just not being committed. You're not fully putting your all into the relationship anymore. And then three, if you are going to cheat, if you plan on it, if you're thinking about it, if you get into a situation and you do end up cheating, once again, just tell the person, hey, yo, I messed up. I cheated. I understand the consequences that's going to come with this. So either you're staying with me and you're going to forgive me, or we're just going to break up and call it a day. I think a lot of people think when a person's saying that they're not being fully committed to a relationship, they automatically think about cheating or being unfaithful to that person and not being honest or true to them. And that's a part of it, but that's not the whole entire thing. When you're not committed to a relationship, when you're not trying to be in a fully committed relationship, you're basically saying, I'm not trying to put my all into someone and a union of us 2, 3, 4, however you get down. I'm not trying to put that effort into it. Either I don't have time to do it, which I think is bull. I have to concentrate on me, which I think is also bull. Just like different other bullish or actual reasonable reasons that you feel like you're not going to be able to fully commit yourself into a relationship. So that means when you're committing yourself to a relationship and or to a friendship, that's basically what you're saying is, I'm ready to, take a phone call, take a text, be there, chat whenever you need to, whatever may have you. Like, you're taking on the full responsibilities of kind of being that person's shoulder when they need you to be. And when you're not ready to do that, it can kind of fumble and break apart very easily and very fast, which is something that you almost don't want to do, because granted, you may feel like you've done all you could in whatever relationship you are with a different person, and therefore you feel like you've given your all, you did everything that you possibly could do to make it work. It's just now not feeling like something you want to be a part of or to give any more of your energy and time to anymore, which is perfectly fine. Like, if you don't feel like you can do it anymore, then stop doing it, but stop doing it and let that person go. Don't keep that person and then you're dragging them along, and this whole entire time they feel like they've done something wrong, they're not doing anything right, and that they're not living up to the expectations that you put out for them, And it's a sucky ass feeling to feel like my partner or my friend or whoever doesn't love me anymore or doesn't want to be around me anymore. And it's not necessarily true. It's just that for them right now, they fully cannot commit any more energy into this particular relationship, Like, I was talking to my boy Teak last night. Follow him here on YouTube. I think it's Teddy Teak or Teddy Bear Teak. I can't remember. But he is completely 1 year into his transitioning of being a trans man or a trans male. And I love him to death. My whole thought process on him and everything that he's gone through and everything has not changed whatsoever, because I'm not that type of person. But I had to let him know last night, like, bruh, you have been a trifling ass friend lately. And I told him straight up, me and you talked like all the time. And you had started getting into this notion where you didn't feel either committed to or had the time and energy to call me back or text me back the way that we used to. So instead of, like, you know, obviously he's not going to say like, yo, I'm going through some stuff. I need some time away from you because we're not in a relationship. 1, 2, it makes no sense to say that to a friend. It's just like, bruh, like, you know, I'll talk to you when I talk to you kind of shit. But instead of me feeding into a friendship that I felt like had kind of fallen off for a little bit of time, I completely stopped too. So it wasn't like I stopped being friends with him. I just stopped pouring in effort and emotion and my commitment into it because I felt like I was just at a dead end with it. And I let him know this, so this is not no surprise, but I let him know this, and I was just like, obviously I said it in shorter, more slang, real quick, basically cutthroat and ass way. But basically that's what it is. I just stopped putting in the effort for that friendship because I felt like the effort wasn't getting put back into it. So why am I going to drag myself and think it's my fault, I'm the problem, I'm the issue, when you can just dead it yourself? So if you feel like a person's not being committed to you the way that you should be committed to, just dead it yourself. Don't sit there and try to drag on to it or hold on to something that you know there's nothing there anymore. And if it should come back or if it should regroup itself, or the person goes, damn, what am I doing? This person don't pick up their phone calls no more. They don't text me like that no more. Like, what possibly could have happened? They'll realize, you know what? I was being kind of distant. Let me hit them up. Let me see what they're doing. Let me see what's going on. And then that's when they'll realize what's happening. Okay. So I just feel like sometimes people don't realize what a pure committed relationship is composed of. And once you break it down to being putting effort and care and love and time, and quality into the relationship. Quality is a really big thing. Once you realize all these things are what makes a relationship a committed relationship, and being faithful, obviously, if it's a romantic relationship, but putting all those things together make it a committed relationship, because you both are putting in the effort to have this relationship continue and grow and blossom. And that's all I want to talk about and say. Please drop in your comments below. Let me know what you think the definition of being obviously not the Webster dictionary or Wikipedia dictionary of it, but what do you think a person being committed to a relationship is, and what does that mean to you? So yeah, if I've been looking at me this whole time instead of you this whole time, I do apologize. But yeah, I will be back tomorrow, you guys, and we will be doing this all over again. So until next time, it was nice swiping with you.